Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Cowboy Spur.
Hi, I'm Camilla Villarreal. I'm in 12th grade, and I'm the opinions editor.
Hi, I'm Blanche Harris. I'm in 12th grade as well, and I'm the social media manager / podcast director.
Hi, I'm Sapna Amin. I'm in 12th grade, and I'm a staff writer.
This Cowboy Spur is a weekly podcast that rotates topics around a set schedule. Discussion will focus on news, sports, entertainment, student life, and opinions, with the occasional offshoot episode where we just mess around and have fun. Please excuse our audio quality as we are recording over Zoom due to COVID-19.
Every week, we will feature a story from Cowboy Student Media. This week, our story of the week is COVID-19 in the Eyes of a Teacher by Matthew Bowden. Here are the first couple lines of the story. I didn't fully realize how much I love it and took the COVID-19 pandemic flipping our world upside down to notice. I never knew how important student-teacher bonds were until I found myself staring out at an empty classroom, struggling to remember faces and names on a screen. Make sure to visit Cowboy Student Media to read the rest of the story.
Okay, hello everyone. This week is our Christmas special, and since we are with Camilla, the opinions editor, and Sapna, a writer who has a lot of great opinions on things, I wanted to go through and share some Christmas opinions. So, how this will work, I have written down a few things that we will each give our firm opinions on. Everyone has to take a stance. Everyone can't be like, I like this, but also everyone has to say, just a good old opinion on this thing. And so, Sapna, how do you feel about eggnog? What's your opinion on eggnog?
I've actually never had eggnog. And so, I mean, does it actually have egg? That's my question.
Wait, no, I have beef with eggnog because it is the most disgusting thing that I've I've sipped it. I sipped it one time in my life and I said, never again. Like, it is banned from my premise. I looked up the ingredients actually before the podcast. It has milk and cream and spices and nutmeg and then raw eggs. Tell me that's the grossest thing ever.
Eggnog is so good. We make our own homemade eggnog. So yummy. Eggnog is very good, Camilla.
What does it even look like? Like, how do you mix
It's like yellow, I think.
It's just nog. I don't know.
Nog!
It's like a cream color. It's like a cream color, and it's just like a drink. It's like a smoothie, but it's eggs. It's like eggnog. It's so good.
Okay, when I was watching Disney Channel and all those kids shows when I was a kid, I would always hear them talk about eggnog and fruitcake. Or do you know what I'm talking about? Fruitcake?
I don't know about fruitcake. I've never had a fruitcake.
But everyone was like, I hate eggnog. I hate fruitcake. I don't think that's the name. Not fruitcake. It must be.
I think it is fruitcake.
I'm pretty sure it's fruitcake. And it's supposed to be a special kind of cake. Actually, the only time that I've ever heard the word fruitcake is in a Junie B. Jones book. And in the book, Junie B. Jones hated the fruitcake because it didn't even look like a cake. So
Yes. I think I read the same book.
Sapna is undecided on the eggnog. Camilla has a firm dislike to the eggnog. Blanche will vouch for eggnog for the rest of my life.
I'll try it eventually, but
okay.
You never know.
That's all right. Now, okay, the next one is the Grinch movie, the one with Jim Carrey in it.
Okay. I was about to you're talking about
this movie is so weird to me. It's such a weird, I don't know. I just remember watching it and being like, what's going on? And
it's one of those movies, I'm going to use the B movie as a reference, that it's just bad, but everybody likes it because it's iconic. In reality, it's a bad movie, but we forgive Jim Carrey for being in it because he did a good job. I mean, I'm not going to discredit him for that. And in comparison to the new Grinch movie, which I wrote an entertainment article about, I think it was last year, it looks like it could win a couple Oscars in comparison to that.
Sabna, what do you think about the Grinch movie?
I mean, I always was like, that dog is really cute. He creeped me out. I remember being a child watching that movie, and I'd be like, what? And I would like, I don't know why, but like his hairy fingers, like
I
bothered
don't like those
me.
either.
Like, I
he's
felt like I
gross.
was, like they were in my mouth or something, and like they were like touch. I don't know how to explain it, but I did not like it at all.
Sticking to the movie trends, Polar Express. Again, everybody loves Polar Express. I mean, here's the thing. I know the Polar Express song, the typical song everybody knows. I don't remember a plot line from Polar Express other than they went to see Santa, and I think it was disappointing. That's the only thing I remember.
I can answer the question around that. It's because the Polar Express is about one thing, and that one thing is nothing.
It's so true.
There's literally the movie is nothing. It's a great movie. It's well made, but it's about quite literally nothing.
In the animation, it's horrifying to look at as a child.
Okay, yes, I know. Do you know that, she's not real. She's, like, digitized person, and she's, like, hanging out with all these celebrities, and you don't know what she actually looks like because she's, like, edited.
Are we talking about, like, a celebrity, like, right now?
Renesmee from Twilight.
No.
We're talking.
Stop, literally. Yes, I agree. Renesmee and her, they are weirdly edited, and I just, like, freak out. Like,
I think they're edited in a way that makes them seem a little too real. Like, maybe, I don't know, I feel like the animators should have just chilled out because it did creep me out as, like, a 9-year-old.
Yeah. And it's like, you know those talking dog movies? It's like the same kind of
like Snow Buddies.
Feeling. Yes, like why are those dogs talking to me? I don't like it at all.
So weird.
Those Air Buddies movies weren't even funny. I remember I was like a kid and I was like, none of these jokes are funny.
I watched like all of them.
I watched, I think we all watched all of it. I was like, oh, Spooky Buddies, Air Buddies, Snow Buddies, all the Buddies movies.
I've been CISD like my whole life, and for some reason CISD schools really like the Air Buddies and Snow Buddies movies. I love it, but like they would play that every single year without fail, and now I know all the plots to all of the movies, and it's knowledge that I don't want to have.
There are so many like actors in those movies. Like I was looking back at like some of the voice actors. I was like, what? Like why are so many people in this? It's like, I don't know if you've ever seen the casts of like Romeo and Juliet and stuff like that, but it's like James McAvoy and Emily Blunt and Maggie Smith. I'm like,
what are they doing here?
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, Polar Express is kind of a trip. I don't remember it very well. But Christmas food, candy canes. I only have one problem with candy canes. Why are they wrapped like that? Why do I have to peel off the wrapping and like it's gross because then you try to eat the candy cane, but it's like, ew, there's plastic in my mouth now. What is this?
I don't like their shape. It's very cute to look at, but their shape, like, you can't put the curve in your mouth because then it's too wide. And
it snaps off and punctures you. Like, just make it a peppermint stick.
Yes. What? And then you try to debate which side you should start eating on first. And if you take the stick side, you lick it to the point where it's like a point that can literally impale your mouth. And so then you go to the other side, and the other side doesn't fit in your mouth. So it's just like needlessly inconvenient.
Yes, I always feel like a fish, like with a hook in my literal mouth, and I'm like, what do I do with this now? And then it always cuts my tongue. Is that just me?
No,
like,
it cuts my tongue too.
But I love them, like the flavor.
I don't know what kinds y'all have.
Oh, I like the ones that are like different colored than red and white. You know, like the special candy canes. I'm like, ooh, special candy cane.
Like taste like bubble gum. Those are really good.
Yes.
Yes.
Those are so good.
I like those like puffy ones. The ones you get at like Mexican restaurants or like
Oh,
I think
restaurants you wouldn't expect them. They're like balls.
oh yeah. The like doesn't Sonic have them or something? Don't they?
yeah.
Yes.
No,
Oh
if
my
they get
God.
it, yeah, they put them in the little like taco, like some, yeah. So like Taco Cabana will like throw some peppermint things in there, and I'm like, what? Like in my bag.
Well, I like them sometimes because they're weirdly crumbly. Like it's a texture
Yeah.
you don't expect.
I broke my braces on eating one of those. Oops. It was like 8th grade, and I was like, and my brace came off. I was like, uh-oh. So that wasn't very good. So I try not to eat them very much, but yeah, I think they should be peppermint sticks. The next thing is widely controversial, snow. Um, how do you guys? I like snow until it gets in. Here's my deal with snow. Is I know we don't live in a place with snow, but like when I go to a snowy area, love snow. We'll be in it all day. I will lay in it. But then you'll have your gloves on and you'll have your long sleeves on, and it will get into that one bit between your gloves and your long sleeves and freeze your wrist. And I'm like, I can't. Or it'll do the same thing, but like in between like the ankles and the pants. And I'm like, how are you seeping into all these? I will like literally belt it here, and there's still some snow will like seep its way into my wrist, and I hate it.
I hate the cold in general, but when it snows, it's like a special occasion. Like I'll play in the snow. But the issue is that I never really like routinely leave Texas to go to another American state. So I just know really ugly like Texas snow. And the snow here is so ugly, like genuinely disgusting. It looks like it's either really yellow, like weirdly yellow, or brown with dirt. So I can't even enjoy what good snow, I don't know, looks like.
I used to live in Missouri, so every Christmas we would get snow, and I love the snow. But you know those like boots that they're not leather and they're not like protective. They like I don't know, they're like fake animal. I don't know how to explain them, but I would always like go in the snow with those boots, like UGG type boots. But like, and the snow would like get in my shoes and socks, and I'd be like, yuck. But I don't know. I love snow.
Skiing is hard because your toes will start to go numb, and it like physically hurts you. And I'll start like crying, and my mom's like, "Get in the lodge!" Like, it's.
I've never done any of those like snow activities. I've never gone skiing, sledding. I've gone ice skating at like Galleria Mall.
See, I've never gone ice skating actually.
Really?
I should.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
No, it hurts so bad when you fall.
Probably. It's ice.
I routinely go to Mexico almost every Christmas, and they're the chance. Like they've never seen snow over there, so I don't know. For me, snow is and the cold in general is something that I don't particularly enjoy. Like I wouldn't prefer it.
Yeah, I agree. I really like snow. I really especially like how it looks when it's falling and there's a lot of it outside. But I'm like in the house. So yeah.
It's like you appreciate at a distance.
Yes.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. Not be in it for very long, or else I'll start to like lose my mind. I don't know how people do it. So the next thing I know, the long list is Elf the movie. I love this movie. I love Elf. I feel like this is just a classic holiday movie. I think this is one like that I loved watching when I was little. There are some of them where I was like, I don't want to watch Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I don't want to watch Frosty the Snowman. I want to watch Elf. And yeah, I just realized that Zooey Deschanel was an elf like a few weeks ago. I was like, oh, she's in that movie. she's the like. Have you seen New Girl, Sapna?
Oh yes.
Yeah, Jess is like, I can't remember her name. She's like blonde, but she's like Will Ferrell's like love interest.
Stop. No, she is not.
Yes, she is. She's the singing elf lady that works in the department store.
Why is this like ruining my life right now? I cannot.
And she's like a really good singer. I remember the part where she was like
in the shower.
In the shower. Yeah,
Yes.
that part wasn't scripted originally. The director just found out she was a good singer and put it in.
Oh.
I don't know how Will Ferrell gets in all these roles, but he does. I can't think of
What
the
other
reason.
movies is Will Ferrell in?
Oh, he's in so many movies. He's in Step Brothers. He's in the Lego Movie. He's in Talladega Nights. He was in SNL. He's in. I'm not gonna name him. I just know I'm really good at actors. Go Camilla. Sorry.
My most prominent memory about the Elf movie is me stealing it from Blockbuster and then Blockbuster going out of business. Sorry if that's like something I shouldn't be saying, but like
I think you triggered that.
like there's one location. What are they gonna do? Find me? But yeah, I did.
So you shut down Blockbuster.
I
Is what you did.
Blockbuster. That was me. I mean, it's a good movie. It's one of the few Christmas movies that I genuinely enjoy, because for me, the Christmas season in general is like a lot. Like, it's just so much. But the Elf movie is like, it's good to watch, especially when you're young and don't really care about anything. So for me, being like a young Mexican child that is disassociated from most like American Christmas traditions, the Elf movie was a very good introduction into all of the things that come with Christmas here.
Okay, last thing on our list is Michael Bublé. I think my favorite thing is when it's like December and people are like, Michael Bublé is let out of his cage for this month to sing Christmas songs. It was what people say on like Twitter. It makes me laugh.
I just want to say for the people at home, we were originally going to talk about gingerbread houses, but Lance just decided to talk about Michael Bublé. So I guess we're talking about.
I just think we haven't included any songs. I feel like Christmas music is a huge part of Christmas, and the fact that we had Eggnog but not Michael Bublé was disrespectful, so I had to change it. So, what are your opinions on Michael Bublé?
He has great talented man. I don't listen to him routinely, and the only song that I actually know from him is that one song that's like, and I'm feeling good, and then like the
does he sing that
song da da. He does, doesn't he? Oh my god, am I wrong? I'm not wrong. I'm pretty sure I'm right, because I remember that it's Michael Bublé, and I was like, why? But,
why does he sing songs other than Christmas music?
Yeah.
Covers.
For me, I remember like listening to some music in the car, and I was like, Mom, who is this singer? And she's like, Michael Bublé. And then for like 5 minutes straight, me and my siblings were like, Miss Michael Bublé. We just like said random things as his last name. I don't like Camilla. I don't like listen to him really, and like the only Christmas song I will listen to and enjoy is Paul McCartney's song, because it's Paul McCartney. But I don't know,
like name Bublé. Can I just mention how unfortunate that?
And it's spelled not like that.
It's spelled
bubble. So it is last week of school for the break. I'm sure we're all very excited for that. So I wish everybody a really, really happy Christmas and a really relaxing break. And I hope that everybody has a good, relaxing time over the holidays. Sapna, do you have anything you would like to say to round us out?
Thank you all for joining us in this episode of the Cowboy Spur. After the break, we have our entertainment episode. Until next time, this is the Cowboy Spur signing off.